try to put your face in there.
Are you making sure it's in your head?
Everybody's right hearing up, but it's okay. You got hearing up. It's good.
Good.
Okay, so you got everybody?
Gucci, baby.
All right. So first, when I first sat down trying to decide what I was going to talk to y'all today about, I thought about talking about politics, but we all know that's not a good idea. I thought about universal health care, and that just wasn't really what I wanted to talk about either. I wanted something powerful and something that was going to really leave a statement. So as I was looking through the internet, I found this picture right here. Got it? It says, "Don't let this text be your last words." One of them says, "See you soon. LOL, road trip. Be there in 5. Traffic sucks." So, have you ever really given a lot of thought to texting and, wait, hang on. Sorry, I had to check my text messages. I just took my eyes off of you for like 10 seconds. Did you think it was odd? Did you even notice that I took my eyes off of you for 10 seconds? What if I had been in a car and done that? What if I had, in those 10 seconds, taken my eyes off the road while driving a vehicle? What if in those 10 seconds I caused an accident with my carelessness? What if in those 10 seconds I caused an accident and I killed someone because of my carelessness? What if in those 10 seconds, with my carelessness, I killed either you or one of your family members? I'm here today to discuss with you the stats about texting and driving with the hopes that when you leave here today, I'll have persuaded you to never text and drive again. We've all been guilty at some point or another of texting and driving, those of us that can drive. Maybe your child was needing something or you were late for a date and you thought, well, I'll just respond real quick. A few seconds won't hurt. You can text with your hands, you'll steer with your knee, and then you'll look at your text messages and the road. We can all do that at the same time, right? Well, the Center for Disease Control and Prevention states that texting and driving causes 3 main types of distractions. The first distraction is your visual distraction, taking your eyes off the road. The second is your manual distraction, taking your hands off the wheel. And your third is your cognitive distraction, taking your mind off the driving and onto the text message. How can any of us think that that's okay to do? I have a hard time walking and talking sometimes, and I can guarantee you that if I'm walking down steps, I'm not going to look up and talk to you while I'm walking down steps for fear of falling down. But I still think it's okay to get in my car, drive down the road, and give a text message. Texting and driving, while it may seem harmless, it's scary given the disturbing facts. According to Integrity Insurance, more than 3,000 teens die in car crashes each year due to texting and driving. That's over 8 teenagers a day. Cell phones are involved in 1.6 million auto crashes a year. It takes 6,000 lives. That's approximately 4,384 people a day involved in cell phone auto crashes. Truck drivers are 23 more times likely to text and drive. And it's estimated that 40% of all American teens say they've been in a car while the driver has put them in harm's way by texting and driving. Women are more likely to text and drive than men are. And 48% of young drivers have seen their parents text and drive. Using a cell phone while driving, whether it's handheld or hands-free, delays a driver's reaction as much as having a blood alcohol concentration limit of 0.08%. Driver Alert states that the University of Utah study has reported that a teen driver who is using a cell phone has the same reaction time as a 70-year-old driver who is not using a cell phone. A normal text message takes about 5 seconds to type out. So let's say you're driving 55 miles an hour and you take your eyes off the road for a quick 5 seconds. That's the equivalent of driving the length of a football field. The Journal of Adolescent Health reported that the maximum amount of time a driver can safely look away is for 2 seconds. 47 states have laws regarding texting and driving, Tennessee being one of them. In Tennessee, the use of handheld mobile telephone or personal digital assistants is prohibited while driving. You can find this law and many other laws in the Tennessee State Safety Homeland Security website. Not only is texting and driving unsafe, it's illegal as well. So, what can you do to stop yourself from texting and driving? Well, there's an app for that. There's actually a lot of apps for that, but I'm going to tell you about a couple that I found the most interesting. The first one is AT&T Drive Mode, which is up here in the corner. The Drive Mode will automatically turn off your car or turn off your phone when it detects that you're going 15 miles per hour. And then once you have slowed under 15 miles per hour for 2 to 3 minutes, it will turn your phone back on. It will also alert you that, it'll alert the callers and the texters that you're driving, and it will also alert you as a parent, if you set the app up on your teenager, if they have disabled this app. It was one of my favorites, just because it automatically turns on, and it will automatically alert me if my daughter was texting and driving, or if she turned the app off, it would automatically alert me. The second one is the Lifesaver app. It's a little more in-depth, and I think it's a little harder to work. Lifesaver allows the parents to lock their phone until the car is stopped. It lets you know when your child arrives safely, and it's got a driver portal. And I actually went online and looked at the driver portal, and you're able to enter your drivers. That way I can enter my mom's information and control her too if I wanted to. But I would have to put the app on her phone. You can set up rewards for safe driving on this app, and it will automatically lock and unlock, but I could not find at what speed it would do that at. That can be used for family or fleet, but the main drawback is if your child turns off the permissions on their phone, you will not be alerted. You can't hardly see here, but if you look here, it's got Travis's family, and it's got Dad, shows Dad's location, Mom's location that Mom's driving, Travis is where he's at, and Mary where he's at and where she's driving, and that she's only got 55 points, everybody else has got 100, which means Mary has probably been texting and driving. These are both great apps, and there's tons more apps out there, and I'm sure no matter what app you chose, it would be beneficial for some reason or another. So download you a distracted driver app today, or better yet, just put the phone down. Did you know that you're more likely to be in an accident texting and driving than an alcohol-related accident? We all get distracted with life, and we do what we have to do, but is risking someone else's life worth it? Have you ever just turned your phone off for a day or even for an hour? Before cell phones, we got there when we got there. If there was an emergency, someone had to come hunt you down, or they had to wait till you got home. Life is too important to risk it texting and driving, so put the phone down and drive. Crank up the radio and enjoy the wind in your hair. Let the car be your quiet place, and you'll get there when you get there. It's the best one.
You gonna stop it?
Thanks.
How you stop it?
That's the red button.
Where's that at? Oh.